With more RBY, Invitational 5 plans. Best tournament on the planet. Everybody knows, everybody knows. Today we have, in round 3, in the yellow bracket, number 1 seed Aliss versus number 4 seed Tarvold. Aliss played in the previous 2 editions of Invitational. Was actually done pretty well, but found herself in planes this year. Tarvold is known for not using Taurus. I gotta find, I think Amaranth put it perfectly when writing his, Rising Stars description. Oh man, I don't know where to find it. I'm gonna find it. I think it just perfectly captures Tarvold. I was like extreme. I thought it was one of the fucking most hilarious things I've ever seen. Seeds one. Ooh, somebody exploded. I'm not watching. Number 18, Tarvold. Tarvold has broken out on the scene this year, earning himself a few good wins and a very likely circa top 16 finish. The catch. He's doing it largely by spamming Ground Chansey and replacing Taurus with Slowbro. Which is completely true. We saw Ground Chansey go crazy earlier in this tournament, but we have Tarvold. It's hilarious. But we're going back to the beginning. We have lead Chansey, doesn't get frozen. It seems it sings the Starmie, great work. Tries to Thunderwave 8 bajillion times. Doesn't get frozen. This is super fun. Alright, so it freezes. Alright, sings that, doesn't get frozen. See, this is huge. People love getting the Executor in as, like, after the Chansey sleeps, trying to soft boil. But, like, if you S-Toss or, like, even more importantly, Thunderwave here, it's just huge. So Aliss gets the Seismic Toss off. And, like, you're sacking Chansey to sleep anyway. And even if you're not, like, Chansey healing off, it's, like, really not that hard. While this damage on Executor is just massive. Swinging Starmie in. I like these DC nicknames. We are going to stun spore the Starmie on switch, which is great. Thunderwave. So this is likely, I feel like, just a stalemate. This has, what, Surf? Oh, it's just going to boom. And the Starmie goes down. And we've definitely seen earlier in this tournament, particularly Torchic versus the Root. Like, Starmie sometimes just never fucking dies. So getting rid of it is huge. We're gonna miss the first stun spore and get paralyzed, which is unfortunate. And it is defense curling up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. See, this is exactly what I'm looking for. It is defense curling. It has 61 power points as well for whatever reason. So we're and it with the speed, like it drops to your speed again. Oh, it's gonna drop back. But like Chansey's still faster, right? But I love it. Here though, okay, if we got another psychic drop, Executor then would outspeed, I believe. But actually, I don't freaking know. Actually, yeah, it should. Let's see, can defense curl Chansey destroy? Okay, so now Executor should be faster. Okay, it's not. I'm just fucking stupid. But the Executor is just apparently just going completely in. I don't know what the last move is. I have not scouted Tarvold too much. Now maybe it's faster. Who fucking knows? But I assume it's Thunderwave. We're gonna try to get Taurus in on just sleeping Starmie, so that's great. Chansey paralyzed, Starmie, free turn for Taurus. That's huge. Cake says Tarvold usually never uses Explosion Executor. It's usually Rest. So that seems interesting. Predictions here. Aliss's favor at 14 to 7, which is fun. I was saying earlier, I think the yellow bracket is now Aliss is really to lose as she gets countered. Gengar comes in. So left right now. So in yellow bracket, we saw some huge upsets. The first round, notably 3rd seed Ruby Blood lost. Which was huge, and then last round, number 2 seed Genesis 7 lost. And earlier this week, we saw King Bailu, I believe, upset Justin Entei. So the winner of this will go on to face the 14th seed. And I really think this is Aliss's to lose. Like, she's been in this tournament a few times before. I think she's like probably the 2nd best player overall in play-ins. So it's really hers to lose. I did note in my predictions, like, she's gonna have to fight through Tarvold, who is terrifying. So let's see if she can do it. This does like, this is just Garang Mai, right? It's like, you would really think, like, oh, Taurus here, but who fucking knows? Could be anything. Could be anything. Like, genuinely, which is my favorite part. Gengar, we're just staying in here. Gengar's gonna eat a psychic. This Executor is kind of, I guess we gotta get this at least into Snorlax range, right? Can this Chansey heal? That'd be huge if this Chansey heals. We're gonna Psychic. Oh, we're gonna soft boil it up. So the Chansey is back. And now we get to play a fun little game. Okay, so we're gonna go to Starmie on Boom. And we're gonna crit the Starmie, which probably doesn't matter. But still, yeah. Yeah, it won't matter. But I guess it's one less sack. Yeah, I guess it changes the dynamic slightly. Let's see here. Like this Chansey, this is in Tauros, Tauros, Tauros. So we have 3 mons in Tauros range. Like Gengar notably does speed tie, and Tauros is unhealthy. So it is Tauros! What the fuck is this? Tarvold with this nonsense. This Gengar. Can be really threatening. Let's see. Is this gonna Earthquake? Or we're gonna Body Slam? Oh, we are just gonna Earthquake. So Gengar goes down. Let's see what this last is. It's gonna be Chansey coming in. It's gonna start defense curling. It is just right on the end, my Egdon. On Thunderwave, that's huge. And now this is presumably Seismic Toss. And wait, it's just gonna drop immediately. But this Tauros, I guess Aliss should definitely win. But like, oh, we've seen this so many times. This Tauros is gonna crit freeze Blizzard, and Rhino's just gonna fucking die. And never mind, it body slams. Perez gets Earthquake off. Is this the... This might be like... I think it's Growl's what it learns. So it has just like Body Slam, Hyper Beam, like Growl Rest maybe? I don't know. Or Body Slam, Hyper Beam, Stomp, Rest. But I don't know if it has a non-normal move, is my point. It does, just kidding. It has Earthquake, and we're gonna crit. So we get another Earthquake off. So we're gonna see. You're gonna be able to go Zapdos here, or Snorlax here, and hopefully not get crit. For else. Actually, I don't even think crit kills. Actually, just kidding. Crit hella kills. So let's see. I mean, even if Tarvold crits here, like, you still have to win, again, another speed tie. So we'll see. Shout out to the yellow bracket. Gonna be done on Friday. Lit as fuck. So let's see here. What's gonna... I assume Tarvold just has to crit this Hyper Beam, right? I mean, and like, Hyper Beam crit is higher odds than Blizzard Freeze. Especially since it's like 90 something odds to KO. Yeah, 94. But you also gotta hit, so I wonder... Oh, you gotta hit Blizzard as well. So I think it's definitely just... Oh, we're rested, and we are gonna rest. Oh boy, it's rest time. Yeah, I don't think that's helpful. I think you just still got a Hyper Beam. Or I guess actually no, you can just... We're gonna stop! We're not gonna get the flinch! Gnarly. What the fuck? No, like, yeah, maybe this is what I'm talking about. I mean, you see just like my guard, you're like, oh, this is so boring. Nope, we got Body Slam, Earthquake, Rest, Stomp, Tauros. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was just perfect. That was amazing. That was hilarious. I'm so glad we saw that. Dun, dun, dun. This song's a banger. That was freaking just hilarious. Like, you love to see it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder what we see whipped out for game 2. Like, you truly, I have no fucking clue. I can't get rid of this. The catch. He's doing it largely by spamming ground Chansey and replacing Tauros with slow. Alright, we got Chansey lead again. I wonder if this is just another Chansey lead my egg Dawn. I'm not even gonna bother trying to guess what the fuck Tarvold has, but he is notably just gonna Thunder Wave immediately. Oh, we are just gonna clamp right away. It's just amazing. I love it. We are gonna have a full Starmie in the back, yeah. So not sure how. Notably, I guess Aliss doesn't matter because she didn't take the chip, but she did just S-toss immediately in the Cloister. And like, that's good damage. That's good damage. I love it. Double Executor, so surely I feel like Aliss going in, she's like, fuck, like, I have no idea what the fuck Tarvold's gonna bring. I might as well just play it safe. That at least what my guess would be. I got so many stupid ass emails. Oh my lord. Do Not Disturb has been a game changer in my life. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 emails since 10:30 in the morning. It's now 3, and like they're all just completely irrelevant. Yeah, so we saw Tarvold go for the paralysis turn 1 on the Chansey. So we're gonna see how he plans to break through this paralyzed Chansey and get Slave. Like Cloister, like Clamp, like I don't know. You have a full Starmie Executor, if, like you can of course boom and try to sink something else. Whoa, huge play by Tarvold. Gets the Tauros in, or by Aliss. Thunder Waves as Tauros comes in. I'm not sure why Tarvold brought up the Tauros there. What was, like, nothing's asleep, right? So I'm really not sure, but Aliss with a really great Thunder Wave there. What's this Tauros gonna... It is just gonna get paralyzed a bunch. I wonder, maybe, like... I wonder, actually, if Tarvold was expecting the opposing Tauros there and wanted to just Tauros ward out, would be my guess, maybe. Because maybe Tarvold has, like, Growl Tauros or something, and, like, is winning the 1v on and will then force in Snorlax or Starmie and, like, try to get paralysis on Starmie, maybe. That's my best guess. But now this Tauros is basically dead. I mean, actually, I don't know. It can rest. So maybe it does that. And maybe we see rest here as Aliss just body slams again. We're gonna go to Cloister on another body slam. No para. This is another banger song. Oh no, we're gonna miss Clamp. See, like, I just like, Cloister is such a funny mon. But like, because raw Clamp, like, it's just so hard to click. Especially in that situation. I don't know. Raw Clamp just sucks, because then you miss, and then you're looped in the miss, and, like, you're just, like, oh, just, like, if the Snorlax paras, it's over. It doesn't, but, like, or, like, without the crit, if Snorlax was Hyper Beam, like, you just need, like, one para, and Cloister gets aired in the rest loop here. I guess you're really... Okay, we're gonna miss, WinCon spotted. That Starmie comes in now, here. So we're gonna Thunder Wave. Chansey Tauros paralyzed. Yeah, Scouting Sing. Ooh, so we're gonna do this. I assume maybe Aliss wants to get Lax in, right? But also Tarvold might have, like, this might start growling or defense growling, so who knows? This is, I'm trying to write some intros right now. I was in the middle of it. Today is Xcal, Peas, and Felix. And then these ones down here are all being guest written by Teal6. Behe, Markop, M-Dragon, Mako, Marco, Roro, and Soul. So we are going to get Lags on the process. Scanning Kangers. So yeah, this, I guess it could still be Zapdos, but I feel like it's just like, same nicknames as well. Aliss is just running it back. I mean, wait, this Cloyster is going to get to Clamp now a bit, so that's interesting. We're going to get Executor in for free as Starmie comes in. I wonder if now here you try to just click Explosion. Like, you blow up the Chansey, and then you sing. I mean, that could definitely be reasonable. Someone in the RBY Discord. Time to learn some more abbreviations. My had me stumped for a sec. I'm guessing Starmie? Like, yeah, it's MIE. Like, like, what? We're on this again! That's 2. That's 2 at 12 turns. And we are gonna rest. 2, 1, 2, 56s in 12 turns. That's pretty funny. But the Taurus does rest up. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention. So we had this. Aliss was scared. Or no. Tarvold gets Taurus on the last toss. Going Executor on the rest. Makes sense. So now you pressure with this, you go to Executor, miss Stun Spore, go back to this, Sleep Powder. So we're not going to boom yet. I'm just going to keep clicking S toss. Get Lax in on Soft Boiled. Earthquake to not get countered. And we're going to Paris. So now I assume she's just going to click Body Slam. Yep, as Cloyster comes in, we do Body Slam. No Para. This is like a bunch of times. Really stalling out these Body Slams. Oh, it is Zapdos. That was a great... So it is Zapdos. We get Zapdos in, right? And Tarvold just has the biggest guts in the world. Just stay in. As you drill packs. I wonder here now, do you drill pack again? You do drill pack again, and you catch the Chansey. But yeah, this is Koi, Egg, back. Like, Zapdos is just going the fuck in. So nice adjustment. I wonder who the fuck is Banana Guard? Banana Guard. This guy? He's not a DC superhero, though, so I don't think he counts, honestly. Oh, wait, maybe there is something. Actually, I don't know. Isn't Multiverse a DC game? No. Okay, so I think it's just from Adventure Time. Yeah, but this is Banana Guard, the Executor. Black Adam makes sense. But yeah, this Zapdos just goes in. I think like Aliss just like has the same exact sets and nicknames. If we pulled the replay, I think like Earthquake on Lax, notably, and Stun. Yeah, so it was Earthquake Lax. It was Stun Executor. Sing as Toss. That doesn't really matter. But yeah, the exact same sets, but and nicknames, which he just replaces. Stripe, Shaggy, the Tauros. What are we doing here? But if it's random with Zapdos, and Zapdos just like completely goes in. This dies. This dies. I guess Executor can take something. Like, what is... Like, what do you, like, what do you switch in here? I guess you maybe sack Alakazam. What happened to the music? Oh, it's over. We'll go again. Tarvold's really thinking, what is this out? I don't fucking know. What's here? Like, I don't know. Like, you'd assume, you'd think Lax, right? But it's probably not Lax. Maybe it's like, right. It is just Lax. Okay. Oh, well. So I guess her Tarvold's out is like, if you boom this Lax, or like, Zapdos comes in on a Snorlax Body Slam, you catch it, you para, and then Cloyster and Executor can do things, I guess is the play. So you really want to para this. If Tarvold, like, is... I guess here is a good opportunity to potentially turn the tables Oh, we were just amnesiaing. Because I was going to say, this is just like Body Slam and maybe, like Hyper Beam, like you Body Slam Lax, like it might be in Hyper Beam range now, bam. Like if you Body Slam an Executor, get Para, also big. We're going to give Executor in. This egg, really want to stun. We're going to go to Tauros on Chansey. Alright, so that's big. So Tarvold's leveraging that well. Doesn't get a full para, but is able to spend a turn trying to wake Tauros. And Tauros is going to wake up, but he gets immediately paralyzed again. No crit. Sort of get good damage on this. But it's just like tough. It's like even if you rest this Tauros. Okay, yeah, so here's what I was talking about earlier. Oh, we missed that dodge Hyper Beam! That's tough for Tarvold. Like, that would have been huge. Like, you carry the Tauros, but like, that's huge damage on Zapdos, which now you're not going to get. Which, like, just really sucks. Oh, we're going to save our Drill Peck! And we're going to Body Slammed. And we're going to crit! So that, I guess, makes up for it a bit. Apparently my Runes of Elf Premier League teammates is playing. I don't know. Seiyu? We got Burn Rhyperior. That's exciting. Just gonna jump again. But I think, yeah, maybe we'll see. Like now, I guess it's not paralyzed, which really is unfortunate for Tarvold. Because if it is, like, then Cloister and Executor can actually do things. But you're kind of forced to go into this. And we're gonna, I guess it's just gonna start amnesiaing. I don't know. I guess here. Oh, it's just gonna Blizzard. Alright, so Zapdos goes down. That's huge. Oh, it just Blizzards immediately. So this seems to be Amnesia, Blizzard, Body Slam, Boom, if I had to guess. I mean, if you can take down this, you can Boom on Starmie, maybe? I guess you... this is definitely interesting. Right, so... this is Tauros. Not in Body Slam range, so you do have to hit another Blizzard through Paralysis. And that's like doing 15, so right? And you're not in Body Slam range from Lax either. To like rest, to reflect and rest, you need a full power dodge. I mean, you can get another Body Slam off and then go Tauros, but that's like 3 mons taken down. And then suddenly, especially this is Surf, it's almost certainly Surf Bolt, right? With Zapdos. I guess Executor becomes really threatening. Potentially walling this, at least forcing Paralysis. Probably booming the Chansey, maybe. Cloister stops on this. Clamps this down, in theory, or boom. So you got booms. Alright, so we're gonna go to Alexim on the explosion! Tarvold gets it right! Yeah. So, but definitely now, yeah. A smart boom, because now the Snorlax loses its boost. Here comes in here. I wonder if here do we double the Lax? Or no, we just Psychic. Here you probably Amnesia again, right? You do. Lax comes in. Here though, like, I guess like, what do you click here? Body Slam? Like, you just Body Slam. And then this dies and then you bring in your Tauros? We're gonna go to Cloister on rest. On Body Slam though. We finally get a full para now. And now Body Slam will KO. Just kidding. Yes. 87.2% chance to just KO. And we're gonna get it. And now I guess you go Executor. Yeah, I'm not sure how this, like, you gotta go right to Tora, you gotta go right to Lax, but I don't think it really matters. We relax. On process. Alright, so you amnesia up. Actually, I don't know. I guess you really want a blizzard on this, but I don't know if you KO it. Oh, yeah, you don't KO it anyway, I think. Yeah. And you're just gonna parry again. So this one is looking over. I hate how I just can't close it up there. I just look like a fucking idiot. I don't know, I guess maybe. No, just kidding. Alright, one. Alright, so you take this down without taking any damage. Starmie, you hope is Surf Bolt, and you're Mega Drain. Are we winning? I have no idea. Maybe this is rest, as we noted before. I don't know. These can do it, I think. Okay, so we are Mega Draining. On Bear again. And we're gonna Hyper Beam KO the Chansey! That's huge. Alright. So we can definitely do this. This is the little Executor that could. You sleep and then you Mega Drain all the way up to full. Oh, it is Blizzard and it just crits and KOs. And just dies immediately. So that was a bit anticlimactic, but Aliss is going to take it, setting up our first win or go home plains match of the yellow bracket. It is going to be number 1 seed Aliss versus number 14 seed King B next week. We'll see you then. Always fun in RBY Invitational. Bye. More RBY Invitational 5 play-ins. Literally, I think the last set ended a few minutes ago where Aliss moved on to the finals of the yellow bracket. We now have, in the blue bracket, semifinals, number 1 seed Cake versus 4 seed LaRue. As we see, turn 1, LaRue just blows up his Gengar on Jinx, and it dies. A recent whisper by Narwhal, people should really stop clicking Hypno versus Jinx as Gar as much, which had a lot of discussion, a lot of agreement. Notably, Cake reacted Blob Think Fast into getting boomed on. So I guess maybe that's a little funny. But it's a 5v5 now. Like historically, right, this would have Sing Chansey, this would not have any other sleeper, and then bam, Gengar team up 1. But I also feel like nowadays, I guess Gareg is a lot more popular, so that likely could easily be an Executor. But I feel like a lot of Jinx teams also have a secondary sleeper, but definitely more likely Sing Chansey than Executor. So I think either way, this Gengar is favored, or the Gengar team is favored now. After this, we got another ROA Premier League match. Hilarious. This looks thrilling. Cake is really thinking. It is just going to be Starmie. So we have Jinx, My Dawn, Zam. Probably one of the first two, while LaRue likely has Gar, My Zap, or Gar, My Zap. We are going to miss Sang, and Cake's going to go straight to Rhydon, but gets slept. So the greed does not pay off, as LaRue is able to hit Sing through paralysis. Which is huge. Obviously, the Rhydon goes down, so we know this is Jinx by Dawn. This is probably, this is Sing Ice Beam, which we don't really see, I'd say, too much. Just because it sucks against Starmie. And we're gonna see how it goes. I wonder if this, with Ice Beam, signifies that there's Zapdos here, since you're better against Rhydon. You have Zapdos for the Starmie in theory, etc. So we'll see. Oh, Cake fucked up big. Yeah, she did. She did, it seems. Gar with no back egg is probably Gar My Zap. Yeah, I agree. But oh, we're gonna see Cloyster immediately. I didn't immediately get paralyzed. So this, I mean, it's like probably still the same back options. Like, it's still probably Zapdos. Gonna dodge Blizzard. But you have a Cloyster now instead of a Starmie. Cloyster just like, it just feels like, it's just not great. Like, I feel like in so many reasons, like, so many teams you'd rather just have Starmie instead, lol. Where I've seen having Koi recently has been helpful, like, if you see someone who uses, like, a lot of My Egg Dawn, those are only Dawn, like, someone who spams, like, I guess the way I'd put it, like, against, like, Kaz and SPL, I had Nails use Jinx Koi Zap, because Zapdos farms, like, all these Egg My teams, that's going around, and really everything but My Egg Dawn. Jinx forces Starmie to sleep, then Cloyster goes in on Egg Dawn. So that's like a really cool dynamic. But you have no Jinx there, so it's just like Cloyster. I think LaRue is playing 2 games at once. Yeah, LaRue is also playing this. So this is Gar-Egg. I wonder if it's Gar-Egg Koi. But I also feel like if you have Executor, or maybe it's not Sleep, who fucking knows? Got Ice Beam, no Thunder Wave. I wonder if we counter here. Nope, we're just gonna go right to Cloyster on Body Slam. LaRue is notably playing 2 games at once. It is gonna be Starmie, and we're just gonna rest immediately. Back to Lax on Chansey. So Cake's definitely playing really aggressive now that their right on gets slapped, which makes sense. We're gonna go to Cloyster on Slam. On Slam again. I mean, here if you get a para, especially if you're Hyper Beam, that's huge. No para. So we're gonna play the freeze game. Oh, we're just gonna rest again. So until LaRue decides to paralyze anything, like the Cloyster and Chansey are just gonna keep throwing out Ice Beams, I think. And we're gonna see if we can get a freeze. We Ice Beam. No freeze. And we're gonna get Lax in. Hyper Beam here? Oh, okay, we're gonna win the tie, we're gonna reflect, but it's just Body Slam anyway. This other game, oh fuck, where's the other game we were playing? He has Gar-Egg, so I wonder if it's Gar-Egg Koi, who knows? This Lax seems to not be able to make any progress against this Cloyster. I mean, maybe if you get a pair there. Are we going to see freeze chance? Nope, we are just going to keep resting. Back to Lax. Yep. Now on Lax, on rest, on reflect, and then we're going to go Cloyster. So we've just been kind of playing the same thing a bunch. Like, I think we're just doing these same exact sequences, but I mean, if Cake gets a pair on this turn, like, that's pretty, like, that's big. Slam? Para? Hyper Beam? Could definitely be Hyper Beam. We're going to go to Lax. On just Slam. But now Cloyster is 30% paralyzed, so that's a good job. And now we're going to see rest. So Cake has played that well, but now we're going to see Cloyster get rest. Cloyster's going to rest up yet. So I guess you got some damage on Lax, and now we're just doing the same exact thing. Apparently they tried to Mega Drain behind sub, which LOL you can't do, apparently, so that's fun. No para, and we're just gonna keep resting. This is great. This is fantastic. Alright, so now we have Chansey back in. Are we going to just throw out another Ice Beam? So that's like four Ice Beams and no freeze. Plus a Blizzard, but I think I missed. So that's 5 freeze chances. We are going to reveal Earthquake Glass. So this Cloyster just kind of walls us forever. So that's good information to know from Cake. Or for LaRue. Another freeze chance. Blizzard. No freeze. LaRue's been doing a good job. I seem like they just don't want to click Thunder Wave because they really want to freeze something. I wonder if now we're going to see it. We are going to see finally Thunder Wave. I mean, I think Thunder Waving Lax is good, right? Regardless. Maybe you don't want to Thunder Wave Starmie because you really want to freeze it. But Just because, like, it's gonna wall your chances, it's gonna wall your Cloister. Potentially, like, Lax is gonna be tough to deal with. You're gonna body slam. No para. I wonder if we're gonna see Mai here on rest, or Chansey. Yeah. As Cloister is just gonna rest, and now I presume we're gonna go back to Lax on Chansey. Gonna go Lax on Tauros. Trying to catch the Chansey at 68% in Hyper Beam range. So that's a good move for LaRue now. Lax is paralyzed. Chansey's still unparalyzed, but is also at Hyper Beam range. We're just gonna go to Lax. We're just gonna ride it on Boom! Huge move by Cake. Huge move. Absurd. And we're gonna stay in on Body Slam. On Lax. Alright, so we're gonna get the slam on Lax, but that's a huge freaking boom. Alright, so Lax goes down. Right on not eating Blizzard means that Sleep is still inactive. I feel like we might be seeing like a God Starmie game. I wonder what LaRue's last is. Oh, we're gonna crit. I guess that doesn't really. I guess it matters a bit. We're gonna go Cloister on Body Slam. Let's see if this Cloister gets crit here. I think this is in. Is this in? It is in Hyper Beam range. So we're gonna probably gonna see the last here. I mean, this would signify that it's Executor. Oh, it is Alakazam, which we're gonna straight in on Hyper Beam, and we're gonna catch the Hyper Beam. So you have Garcloyzam. And now you're gonna be able to get big damage in on this Tauros. And we're gonna crit! The Tauros goes down! So that's huge. Because now, like, this Alakazam is really, really threatening, right? You heal it back up. Like this, it's like the Starmie can Surf Bolt do some damage, but like, the Alakazam, it's gonna be tough to take down with right on his sleep. So I presumably use this as an opportunity to heal. Also, like, Chansey. How does... Like, Cake needs to somehow wake up the Rhydon to be able to do any damage, or else they're not going to be able to break through Chansey plus Zam, I think, at all. And on the flip side, like, Alakazam can definitely do a better job of breaking through these things. With, like, Psychic Spam, S-Toss, also sells Tauros, also sells Cloister. LaRue's Chansey doesn't really do much. I guess it is a good job PP stalling. I guess like you can sit on the Ice Beam and click, sit on the Starmie and click Ice Beam. And if Rhydon ever goes down, you can see the Starmie. But yeah, this Chansey, I think you just kind of, LaRue just kind of sits here. Yeah, definitely Haviarner Pert's out. And Haviar agrees. Like, there's no need to paralyze this Chansey. Because Chansey can just, like, you've guaranteed freeze, basically. Yeah, on Starmie or Chansey, but now that it's paralyzed, it's also gonna... One, you can't freeze. Two, it's gonna use less BP because it gets paralyzed. And also... It has, like... What do you punish it with? Tauros? LOL? Cloister? But, like, that doesn't really matter. I think free Ice Beam's definitely just all around more important. So a mistake there, perhaps. But now we're gonna do this, which is really fun. And like, Cake, whenever they try to, I guess, buy for terms with the Starmie or the Rhydon, it's really tough on anything. I guess with Starmie you can do like on Zam and such, but like on this Chansey, right? Ice Beam, like, ends right on. I guess it lives one, I think. But, like, freeze chance on Starmie So it's my point is it's gonna be tough to buy free turns. We got crit by rock slide. I don't know if that matters. Yeah, so you buy a turn with Starmie on recover. I guess there you're baiting like a freeze right and then maybe surf crit. And if you get paralyzed, it's like that means you can't get frozen or slept. How's LaRue doing here? Oh, LaRue has like very minimal time because they're also playing this game. But they have all the time in the world here. This game is not going to take forever. This is reminiscent. I wonder if you Thunder Wave here. All right, so we get paralyzed. So we're not even gonna fish. Okay, so we stay in on soft mode. All right, so no freeze chance or paralysis. Restoros would go crazy. Apparently we are getting unlucky here, but what do I fucking know? We miss Toxic. Okay, we hit Toxic. We get crit. That's not nice. This Zapdos seems just like die, Parrot almost dead, die, rest. LaRue's getting some time here. Start me on, Sing, doesn't matter. Exam. We are gonna get a recover off. I mean, LaRue has all his attacks but one Psychic. So this one's gonna take a while, from what I understand. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll come back for game 2. I don't really want to sit here and watch this. I don't know, maybe I will. We'll take a look at my bracket while this happens. Alright, so we do Psychic and we get a Para. Just kidding, LOL. Alright, so we're gonna start going for Psychics. Probably not very helpful overall. Yeah. Look at my bracket. My March Madness bracket. So for the yellow bracket is actually complete. Since I can't guess the last game. But if you do 1, 2, 3, 4 as point values, I end up with 12 points. I don't know if that's a lot or anything. But 12 points with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total correct predictions. I'm predicting Aliss Ruba to steamroll into the matchup finals, which Aliss did. She did survive Tarvold. Ghastly's was a bit dangerous for Aliss, but she won. I did say they were the only low seed I believe can make a run. Well, King Bilu, the 14th seed, is going to be in finals. And I thought it was a tougher run for number 1 than Ruby Blood. I had them to advance. I also just didn't want to pick all the 1 seeds. Apparently, I massively underrated King Bilu as they stomped Ruby Blood. So that's yellow bracket. The blue bracket here. I guess I have to update this one. False loss in the extension. Which sucks for me. False loses. Is this red, I think? Yeah. But I got 2 right there, and I can still get Cake winning twice. So that's fun. And then in the red bracket, I have both. I still have the entire thing still alive. So I get a lot of points in red and blue, especially red. So that's exciting. I think this one, like, we are just barreling towards Ryzen Environment in finals. Ryzen is playing Gorgie, while Vileman is playing Albi instead of these players. And I think that'll be a great matchup. I think Ryzen will win. Blue bracket really up in the air. I think ultimately my guess is winner of this wins it all. Cake versus LaRue. I think they're probably the 2 strongest players left. Followed by Ultinuba, then these guest forms. And then yellow. I mean, it's been Aliss for the taking, I think, ever since Ruby was eliminated. And we're going to see how they do in the last round. so this is still really fun, I presume. I mean, yeah. This is fantastic. We can look at some of the player introductions. Amaranth, I did Serpy, Chuva, ABR, Kaz, Laro. Still working on the other ones. Maybe I'll work on those live work on them. We did Amaranth, Serpy, Chuva, yeah. We did all these people, now I'm doing XCal, Peas, and Felix. On my other screen, which I guess you can't see, I have so many. I have the last 2 player intros, I have the Hall of Fame, I have Invitational records, SBL records, official team tours record, Pokemon Perfect, etc. So that's really fun. We're gonna do this while this game happens, and then these Teal's doing, and then Amaranth is doing a bunch of other ones as well. We'll work on XCal. XCal's like Invitational 2 run was actually pretty crazy. Like, he took down Amaranth, who's the defending champion, and then he stopped one of the most dominant streaks in RBY play, which is Friend of Miniature Golem had won literally like fucking 9 straight sets to crawl back from loser's bracket into grand finals. Friend of Miniature Golem won their first best of 5 before XCal took the second one, so which was crazy. And so basically after all past champions just usually just kind of don't do well. Amaranth won the first edition. Hasn't been able to. I guess he went top 16, top 24, top 16, so not terrible, but still nothing crazy. XCal went from 1st to 17th out of 24. KTS hasn't played, but yeah, no number 1. No former champion has ever won their first 2 rounds before XCal last year's edition, where he ended up finishing 5th, 6th, and he beat C-Town and he beat Amaranth, and then he beat Narwhal, but then he lost to Felix and Chuva going back. But like still, really impressive. Alright, so we decided to paralyze the Starmie. So that's exciting. We're going to keep writing about XCal. History books. Edward. Last edition, he became the first former champion and looked primed to become the second player ever with multiple money finishes before bowing out to Felix and Chuva. I can't take this. Is this gonna like bold? Fuck, why the fuck does it do that? Like, I did the paste without formatting. Chuva de Perica in rounds 1. Six and 7 to finish with a very respectable top 6. Yeah, and I guess they didn't beat anyone too crazy. I mean, I don't know. Everyone's pretty good, right? Fuck. I clicked the wrong one. Oh my god. I need 2 screens. This is great still. Yeah, I'm not watching this. I need to write these. These are actually really fucking annoying to write. I will lie, that's why I've recruited some help. First one. I guess I don't need to mention this. To finish. Very respectable finish. Now, fresh off RBY World Cup victory. He did really, like, usually XCal just plays once a year, but I convinced him to play World Cup, which Team Freedom, of course, won. And he did really well. Like, he was MVP along with ABR. I'm gonna pull up some of his huge moments there. Now, fresh up an RBY victory and back-to-back victories over Hero Troller. We're back and seemingly past his Minecraft phase. Can Xcal cement himself? Something, I don't know. He's already like read his name in the history books, right? Coming up minimal and I don't think Xcal's like favored at all. LOL. I need to find a cool way to assist support. Yeah, I'll finish that part later. Peace. First time since 2021. So he last played an RBY Invitational 2. So now he's playing first edition hosted by myself. And the first edition he got 9-12 from then 17 to 24, and he hasn't played since. But I know he played in World Cup, and I said he enjoyed the metal game lightly. So saying in round 1 he lost versus Bed, 1 versus Hensuki, 1 versus Genesis 7, 1 versus Hitmonlee, before losing to Nails in Invitational 1, which is in like 2017. And then Invitational 2 in 2021. He won versus Aliss before losing to Mako and Nails again. LOL. So he got eliminated by Nails back to the times. I'll be sure. First time in later French Trigger, he's one of the 6. Yeah, he's one of 6 to win a Pokemon Perfect Player ranking, which is pretty crazy, and one of 9 to win multiple Master Tournaments. Also, he randomly won Globals in 2017, which is pretty funny, and has done well in SPL. 10 in the rankings overall, like, really good player. Is this still not interesting going? In the Hall of Fame. Fresh off renewed. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Renewed. You probably don't even. Fuck. I think it's just renewed. Yeah. Fresh off renewed. Fuck. Activity. And his arch, RBY, his arch is also his invitational nemesis. I can't fucking say that. Nemesis. Just kidding. Nemesis. Fuck. Nemesis. There we go. Just because he's done with 2, and he's been. Maybe I'm trying to like live write, but like trying to show my thoughts is pretty crazy. I guess maybe I should put this. Oh shit, this is important. Okay, I'll put the game out over there. Probably important. Okay, so we're gonna see LaRue. Are we gonna be able to break through? No. Fresh off renewed RBYOU activity and the decline of his invitational nemesis Nails. I'll probably have to add another sentence in there just to showcase how good he was. 10 Visionary. What did he finish? Can he build off? Top 12. I guess that's not super crazy. Okay, so we KO the Starmie. Woohoo! Okay, so now LaRue. How many psychics? He's still got 4 left. Yeah, so you just kind of. I guess this is a bit of a. I think you probably just explode. Yeah, you just explode. You go Tauros. Should be good. So LaRue finally pushes through. Woohoo! I guess, like, chance? I don't know. Nah, we're just. Alright, so we're still gonna do this, which is really fun. I'm trying to brightest. Fresh off renewed RBY OU activity in the decline of his invitational nemesis nails, can Peas deliver under the brightest lights once more? Is Peas ready? Ready. I say is ready for a full-fledged come back. Is Prisoner ready for a full-fledged comeback? That begins with an Invitational 5 victory. I think that's not bad. I still need to add another sentence, and then Felix. Notably, 2 years ago, he was at he just missed out on main event, and was the first played invitation. He said no. Then went 6-3 at SPL, and then I was like, obviously, you can join now. I probably should have just invited him, but I was bad. And then he just won in his first edition, which I thought was really funny. So yeah, Felix is crazy. Oh. This is like so boring, and like I really just want to stop, but I feel like that's just terrible, right? I don't really care about this, so we're gonna keep playing it on. Maybe I'll put a little thing in it that's like skip this. Felix is really funny. In 2021, in 2021 he went crazy in official team tours. 3rd overall, 15 wins, 8-1 SCL. He started playing RBY in 2022. He lit the circuit on fire. Top 8 seasonal, top 8 globals, first seasonal 16 circuit championship. 2023, incredible upset where the Invitational Plains outcast villages for the brilliant 6-3 record in SPL. My mom wants me to run to Phil's? What? Which is... I guess. Oh, we see a GG in the chat. Yay, LaRue wins. Or, yay, the game's fucking over. Finally, we're fucking over. Cake's now on the ropes, though. So we're gonna see. I think LaRue, like, a really strong player for sure. Like, I remember I played him in RBY Premier League, and I was like genuinely impressed. I was like, this guy's actually really fucking good. Did we win this? Oh, lit. Did he win this? Dude, LaRue's fucking on fire. None of these Toros. Also, what is other game? LOL. Which is really funny. So we're gonna see what happens in game 2. I'm gonna get back to writing these freaking introductions. They're so hard. I won't lie. So I just thought, like, I already wrote about Felix last year, right? I don't want to write the same exact thing. Maybe I'll just build on 2021 and 2022, 2023. Maybe I'll do a funny thing. So this is last year's. And in 2024. Finally. RBY stage and simply dominate. 6-0 and route to victory. Including okay, I won't just copy paste it because that's boring. What was his run last year? Oh my god. I want to put the Ellen numbers, Marco ASD, Hitmonlee, XCal, Laro Axel, and Shubade Pereka. Alright, so actually we have game 2. Alright, let's go. Cake has egg lead. I presume this is just Egg My Dawn, which makes sense. Like, he's down, or she, sorry, excuse me. Cake is down, she's down 0-1, backs against the wall, wants to use Egg My Dawn as a safe team. LaRue has Gengar, which is going to hit the Hypnosis turn 1, which is fine. So I assume this Chansey is going to sing back. Paris, so we're not going to... Alright, so... Cake, I think, is really, like, behind already. They really want to KO this Gengar and sleep something else, as you normally do. Which is why they're probably not just clicking Sing immediately. Oh! Big play by Cake is gonna get... Now they have KO'd the Gengar, right? So now they can sleep this Executor, hopefully. Which would be their move. Unless, like, now on the other hand... LaRue wants to blow up this Chansey immediately. Oh, we're gonna miss Sing. Starmie on no Psychic. Or no Boom on Psychic. So I assume this is Egg My Dawn, this is Gar Egg, and then Water, Cloister, or Starmie, would be my guess. Ooh, big Surf there. Yeah, so LaRue's expecting, like, a double here or something. Into the Chansey, but Cake gets him and surfs again, gets a crit on the Lax, which is big. And now, like, do we go back to Chansey as Lax comes in? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess but Cake has a pretty free Thunder Wave probably here, which is big. But I think definitely LaRue has the favorable matchup. Like, it reminds me, like, when you have Gar, Egg, Water, like, it's just, like, into Jinx by Dawn, it's just basically, like, unplayable for the Jinx by Dawn player. And Cake, like, has, like, that pretty, so, like, it just has Executor. She just has Executor over Jinx, and, like, it's just basically the same thing, especially since getting rid of Hypnosis. So, LaRue definitely has a strong matchup here. I think, like, Stormy is probably overall better, especially if it's Surf Bolt, or if this is Executor. Like, if this is Surf Bolt, or this is Mega Drain, like, that's even better. But even, like, Cloister, like, this is already paralyzed, and instead, this is also Sing and not Seismic Toss, so that's huge for Cloister. If Stormy gets paralyzed, it gets clamped to death, but if not, like, it's gonna have to eat some freeze opportunities from Cloister. So I think either way, I think LaRue's in a pretty commanding position, both in the game and overall. So we're gonna see how this goes. Here, Cake's definitely in a spot, tough spot like this. I guess the Surf Crit really helps her, right? But this lags. Can't reliably switch in, and this Hyper Beam, the Stormy, if it switches in and gets paralyzed, like, that's really dangerous. Chansey obviously can't switch in, it's gonna get crit and die. Here now you can go Stormy right, or even Lax. I wonder if we see right on potentially, but, like, there's still an Executor, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna see Lax. I wonder if this is gonna boom here. It's just gonna reflect. I presume Cake's gonna switch in Stormy, and I think LaRue's gonna body slam. Never mind, he just rests. Surf, no crit. Surf, no crit. You probably get out of here and do Executor or Chansey. Surf, no paralysis. Here though, this is a big moment. Alright, so Lax covers both, like, Thunder Wave, attack, as well as LaRue's Lax command, so that was a good mid-ground from them. If LaRue's able to get his Lax in on Chansey, like, that's huge. Because you really want to prevent Sing, right? So I wonder if LaRue mid-grounds here with the Executor. We're just going to Ice Beam. We're going to get a crit on Body Slam, so that's big. Here, I think LaRue goes Lax or Executor. Alright, we're going to go Lax. S-Cake does go Chansey, so that's huge. Because now Lax is dead, basically. The Starmie, like, you're going to have to dodge Parry, and if you get parried, like, that's huge. We're going to go Lax, we're just going to sack it. Yep. So LaRue in a very commanding position. And if LaRue wins this set, they go on to play the winner of Ulti Numa 19 in these cast forms, which isn't happening until Sunday. But Cake is probably almost certainly the #1 player in the... Well, they were the #1 seed in the blue bracket, so this would be a huge upset. Yes, this is not looking good. So we're going to carry the Executor, which is big for Rhydon. But you're going to eat... I guess, like, if you crit the Taurus here with Body Slam, it's effectively the same. And also... Actually, I kind of like that trade for Cake, I think. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna have Beam. We're not gonna get it, and now the Taurus is gonna go down. It is Starmie last. I guess, like, Cake. They still have Sing to play with, right? Which is big. It's a good chance here. I was gonna, like, that was a pretty big turn there if LaRue went to Lax, but I think it also doesn't really matter. Cake still has, like, another Mon, which I presume is right on. I feel like maybe you just, like... Nah, you don't sec the Lax. Yeah, I think you just go Lax. As we're gonna get Starmie And like just like that. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna body slam. Do we get a para that in the game? We do get a paralysis. That's fucking huge. I think that like basically effectively ends the game right there. As we're gonna rest up, recover. Cause now like this, yeah, you're gonna get thunderbolted. Like this outspeeds, yeah. So I think LaRue's gonna take this. Let's look at LaRue's run so far. Beats 13 seed KJ Doss, who's definitely an under seed, so very impressive. Then beats Torchic, 5 seed, who's another tough opponent, and then it's gonna upset Cake. It is Zapdos actually. Alright, hold on a minute. We have a game. We have a game. We have a game. Unless this just booms. Just kidding. It does not. We have a game, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Para. Zapdos gonna remain alive. You got an agility here, right? Yeah, you got an agility. I mean, all it takes like your agility, and then what's the roll on? What's the roll on Tauros? No para. Okay, so you gotta crit the Tauros. You never KO Tauros without a crit. And then what's the roll on Starmie? Oh, you have to get two. You need to get this roll, and you need to crit. You need to crit this. No crit, and a Tauros land. So this is gonna be. I'm gonna wait. LaRue is moving on to play-ins finals. Huge upset right there. I love this tournament so much. But LaRue's going to take it, move on to finals. Cake eliminated. We'll see you next time.